Hi, Cancer. It's Meg. I am doing your love check for April. And we're going to look at your love situation to see what's going on with you, get some energy, what you don't see coming, some advice. I'm taking a look at what your person wants to say to you. And this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, in prominent placements. And we're calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light, because I don't want to talk to anyone else. Okay, Cancer. Let's see what's going on with you in your situation. Here you have the moon. I see the moon as Cancer or Pisces, but it feels like your energy is really strong right now. Moon is reversed, Page of Pentacles, the Five of Wands reversed, the Magician reversed, and the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so this moon reversed is talking about information coming to the surface, hidden information coming to the surface, secrets coming out, with a little research here with the Page of Pentacles. So it's kind of like you have to dig for it a little bit, or you have to ask around, or you have to kind of like find out. You see it in a text, you see it in an email, you see it online, you see it somewhere. And it does flow to you. It's not difficult to find, but you have to look for it. And this Magician is talking about somebody who's not being completely straightforward. I even want to say I'm hearing on the up and up. And the Magician kind of being a wheeler and dealer reversed, or kind of selling some snake oil, or kind of trying to pull the wool over your eyes. I want to say this though. I don't necessarily feel like it's somebody that's really trying to hurt you. I feel like it's almost somebody who's trying to represent themselves in a different way, because maybe they came from a place that is dysfunctional. Here with the Ten of Pentacles reversed, this is dysfunctional dynamics. And this could be a past relationship that's dysfunctional. This could be family origin that's dysfunctional, but somebody's trying to kind of make themselves appear different than that dysfunction. So the secret that comes out may be that they just had a lot of weird stuff going on before you knew them, or that they're just not open and free with normally. They might let it out once they get to know you. Cancer, this might be you, but it might be somebody that you're dealing with, and the secret comes out. It's almost like a therapy session where it's like, yeah, well, I grew up and this is what was going on. And maybe you would never know it, because how they act now doesn't represent what those dysfunctional dynamics were. Let's get a little bit more here. Yeah, it does. This is a self-care card for me. And the Seven of Wands is talking about them working on themselves a lot, figuring out what it takes to take care of themselves. Again, I'm hearing family dynamics. This person has also taken themselves out of that situation, unplugged from that situation. So part of what that is about is leaving dysfunctional dynamics. I also feel like this person is talking about how they will no longer be involved with dynamics that are like that. This can be you, Cancer, or this can be the person that you're dealing with. But here's the situation: no longer dealing with those types of dynamics. Yeah, and there was a lot of pain, insult to injury, I'm hearing. But here's the Three of Swords, and it's reversed. This is being on the other side of that, having learned from it, always in the healing process, but being on the other side of all of that injury. Okay, just getting one more. Yeah, and this is the Five of Cups reversed. This is all about not only being on the other side of it, but being in a place where there are no regrets. I've learned from this and I'm on the other side. It doesn't plague me like perhaps it once did. Okay, let's take a look at what is moving forward for you this month around this situation. So this is a love check. This looks like it might even be a self-love check, but you could be dealing with someone like this too. So what's going on for the rest of this month having to do with the energy of this love situation? Here's the sun reversed. So there is something that is half illuminated again with this secret coming out or coming to the surface and something being half illuminated. So very possibly this communication can be coming out this month. Here's the Five of Swords. There's some kind of mental manipulation that is half illuminated that seems to be coming forward. And it is disappointing. Here's the Ten of Cups reversed. There's some kind of something that was once completely emotionally fulfilling is that cycle is coming to an end. This is what I think. I think anybody who is trying to manipulate you in any way, if this is you, Cancer, anybody who's trying to act a certain way, but you recognize family dynamic patterns, or, stuff that happened in the past that you're like, well, I'm way far away from that and I'm not letting that into my life anymore. You are bringing that full circle really quick. And here's the Ace of Swords reversed. And you're like, no, I cut that out and I don't allow that into my space. And here's the Three of Pentacles. You're even saying, I am very self-validating. I don't need someone else who's dysfunctional to validate me. Dang. Cancer, I do not need someone who is dysfunctional to validate me. I really like that. I want to look at some energy you don't see coming, and then we'll get some advice too. And I want to look at what this person wants to say to you, Cancer. Energy you don't see coming. What do you need to know, Cancer? Mature woman. Change. Message of concern. Journey. Gift. Okay. I I somehow get the feeling that someone's trying to get your attention with a message of concern. Oh, how are you doing? What are you doing? Are you okay? I haven't talked to you in so long. Like something like that. But I'm not necessarily feeling like it's totally genuine. Possibly somebody that is coming into your vicinity on a trip, an actual journey, and they're offering you something, or it's like they're kind of bribing you. Oh, let's get together. I have something for you. Something like that. And I'm not totally trusting it. I'm not totally trusting it. Um, yeah. So the mature woman, this is talking about intrinsically going through something and having wisdom because of it. And this change, I feel like, is talking about you. I also, somebody, it feels like, might be talking about how they've changed, or, oh, how you've changed so much. I just don't trust this voice that I'm hearing. I want to take a look at what does this has been kind of interesting because all of this is like uncovering something from somebody else, and then it kind of moves into maybe this is you and someone else is trying to come in and kind of like use what they know about you or something. So I want to see, what does this person want to say to you? What do they want to say? This seems like someone from the past. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I think Pisces got that same thing. So if you have any Pisces, you might want to check that out. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. It's time for me to heal now. Just being near you is intoxicating. I know I was a distraction from your pain. I love you. And I want to check on what your guides want to tell you about this particular relationship. Okay, this jumped out. This rejection is actually divine protection. I am a believer of that. Cancer. What else do your guides want to tell you about this? Go slow. Take time to get to know each other. So if this person's rushing in, you don't have to let them in quickly or at all. Longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you. Yeah, I feel like someone's really trying to figure out what's going on with you, especially if you haven't talked in a while. Let's take a look at some advice. Advice for Cancer. Wow. Okay, Cancer, the first two cards that jump out, here's the Two of Swords, just saying, you do not have to make any decisions until you have all of the evidence I'm hearing, all of the information. And here's the Two of Cups reversed. So this is some kind of relationship that ended in the past, and your advice is talking about being pretty cautious, recognizing like it's in the past for a reason, and not having to open up right off the bat, not having to entertain with open arms. Wow, look at that. Okay, so here's the King of Cups. So here's somebody who's coming in. And here's the Three of Cups reversed, which is this falling out or not having to entertain. Here's the Five of Cups reversed again. I don't regret what happened. However, what happened was a freaking disaster. So this is just like a reminder of what kind of energy is in this space. That's what I have for you, Cancer. I will talk to you soon.